Dave, who's going to have the better year, Alvarez or Volpe?
Yeah, this is a tough call, but I think I'm leaning Volpe right here, guys. I mean, I thought last year was a tough one for him, you know, the pressure on him. Is it as easy as just fixing a guy's swing path that all of a sudden you can turn him into what he's doing right now? I mean, they thought they screwed him up. He was trying to too much upswing. He's flattened things out now, more of a line drive hitter. You know, this guy has the ability, he has the confidence, you know, to do it in a Yankee uniform with that much pressure on him is a difficult thing to do. And his rookie year wasn't terrible. I mean, he went 20-20, won a Gold Glove, so you know, it's something to build on for him, and I think we're seeing that. You know, the swing path, I think, has made a huge difference.
For sure.
A lot of confidence in spring training. I think you're going to see a huge year out of Volpe.
It's interesting because their improvement is so similar in that they're both making better swing decisions so far. They're both having better at-bats. Both of them had at-bats last year that were amazing and dynamic, and both of them had at-bats that were less than judicious, like in terms of the pitches they were swinging at, and they both look like they've taken a huge leap forward. I can sit here and give you a take, Sal, but I cannot legitimately make a choice. I think they're both on a very similar upward trajectory of being stars for their respective teams. That is my honest answer.
Yeah, it's hard to argue with that because I was watching those Yankee games too when I got home from covering the Mets games, and I saw the same thing that you're alluding to with the swing decisions. I thought Volpe was great at balls and strikes, but it's hard for me not to choose Alvarez in this discussion, really. And I know you could maybe dock him a little bit for playing catcher. Maybe his offensive numbers will eventually take a hit, like they did a little bit toward the end last year when he really ran out of some steam. But I'm still going to go with him because I really like what I've seen so far. I had a scout tell me who watched the Mets over the last few days say that aside from Alonso, he may be the most dangerous hitter in the lineup. And that's saying something when you also include Lindor in that discussion. And look, you can still pitch to Alvarez. He still has his flaws. But I watched his at-bat yesterday, and it was he falls behind 0-2, looks completely overmatched for about 30 seconds. Works it back to, I think it was full count, and then rips a double and has the whole bench on their feet. Slamming the dugout for him. And they were excited. He gets them off their feet, and I really like just the defense that he brings in addition to the offensive spark.
Last year he probably swings on the third pitch.
He does.
I think, look, everything you guys said is accurate here. I love Anthony Volpe. He's terrific. I think he's going to become a major star here. I'm going to side with Alvarez for two reasons. Number one, because of the position he plays, and I think to get that type of production from catcher is of high importance. Number two, because he's doing it on the Mets, where there isn't the protection of Soto and Judge and the rest of the horses that they have in veterans in that lineup. I'm sorry, but the Mets don't have that even with Lindor and Alonso. They don't have those guys. So for me, Alvarez, he's been more impressive so far.